The rehabilitation of Afro-Americans everywhere, and Baltimore is no exception, has been a slow one. And I say rehabilitation because in 1865, slavery ended, some 152 years ago as of this speaking. A human being can live 100 years. 100 years after the end of slavery would have put an individual of 100 years in a tumultuous racial period of 1965. 152 some years is not a lot of time to have rehabilitated someone who was taken from one culture, their own, to another culture where they had absolutely nothing of their own. But 100 years as a century is a very long time period for an individual to suffer. Progression through the 150 some years to this point means any snags or setbacks could have a tremendous impact on the morale and emotions of a people who have endured and were conditioned to think in terms of poverty, low capital, low employment, little or no support or services including legal, lesser food quality than surrounding white neighborhoods, no quality housing with little closet, shelf space, and limited bathroom facilities, and disrupted family life. And I might add, what happens when you have little or no closet and shelf space? Things pile up over the years, and there's even less space. And after the death of an aunt, as we went through the house, I wondered, because she had very little clothes and one small closet for clothing. One house of a dead relative had the toilet literally sandwiched between the bathtub and the window. Additionally, Baltimore Afro-Americans are faced with storefronts which are drying up. My adoptive grandfather, Dr. J.E.T. Camper, one of the founding fathers of the NAACP, whose house is now a historic landmark, would probably be rolling in his grave to know that we are still living in stagnation. Afro-Americans have also been taught to be overachievers and that we must work much harder than the white race to make it. We would have to work much harder to get to anywhere that would look like a white townhome as opposed to a black row house in the city.